Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special promotion going on tonight. Be a fan of the game and win yourself a 12-pack of the new Fruit Punch Bubbler. We have 4 12-packs waiting for 4 outstanding fans. Be proud, cheer loud, and win. Winners will be announced at the end of the varsity game. Be a fan, cheer loud.
Bobby.
It's the farmer with
Yeah, I saw the last 10 minutes.
Oh, never mind that.
Yeah.
Where it began.
Activities is a privilege, with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attention, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your headwear, place your hand over your heart, for the playing of our national anthem. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's varsity contest between the Manitowoc Ships, coached by Riley Garvey, and the Sheboygan North Eye Lady Raiders, coached by Keith Conway. Here's your starting lineup. First, for the Manitowoc Ships, number 0, Sarah Bolchin. Number 2, Taylor Peterson. Number 4, Ava Quinchia. Number 10, Kendall Schmitz. Number 23, Maggie Kroll. And now the starting lineup for your very own Sheboygan North Eye Lady Raiders. Number 3, Haley Post. Number 10, Anna Revelis. Number 31, Keegan Heitzmeyer. Number 42, Aviana Schley. Number 52, Bryn Adams. Officials for this evening, Chad Hahn, Dan Burton, and Todd Stofferman. These individuals are assigned by North High School and the Fox River Classic Conference. Their experience and integrity qualify them to administer the rules of the game. Tonight's athletic training coverage provided by Taylor Stam from Aurora Sports Health. When results are decided by seconds and inches, Aurora is here and they will help to keep you healthy, strong, at the top of your game. To learn more, visit aurora.org/sports.
Well, good evening, shipheads. Good evening, Bobby. We're here at Sheboygan North High School.
Cheers to you, buddy.
Shipbuilders on the road here. Conference matchup. It's Parents' Night at North. The Golden Raiders taking on the Shipbuilders and right to the basket. Tegan Peitzmeyer slicing through the interior of the defense for an early score. Ships in black. North in their home whites. Get it to senior Taylor Peterson. Skip it across to Bolchin. Bolchin find Kendall Schmitz in the left corner. Sarah Jane, that's going to be a 2-3 zone until the Ships prove that they can do something about it. Into the corner, Taylor Peterson, hesitation, back to Janie straight away. Head and shoulder fake for Bolchin. Back to Janie. She's going to fake this shot, put it on the ground. Two senior heavy teams with the Ships and the Golden Raiders here. A lot of battles between these two girls. And barring a playoff matchup, I don't even know if that's possible if we're in the same regional. This is the last, and that one across and diagnosed on the play by Peitzmeyer to the left. Block it up and good. Little sister wrecking ball. It was Grandpa Glenn and Grandma Gail in the crowd tonight. I want to thank those folks for the nice card before the game. And Bryn get it to Haley Post for 3. That one off the back iron and taken by Bryn Adams. She's going to get another opportunity. Adams to the ground. That time she was fouled. We're tied at 2 apiece. Too many offensive rebounds. Already a minute and a half into this game.
On the line for North.
First time the Ships this year, I believe, are facing a zone defense with Ava in the lineup. So it'll be very interesting to see how they respond with her in the high post. Also, the Ships came out in a full court press to start.
Adams knocks down the front end. That's what they want to do, take that ball away before the other team's able to get across half court. Hasn't been as effective as you would like. Really missing Maddie Johnson on the back end of that full court press this year. Get it to Bolchin at midcourt. They're going to squeeze her right at the timeline. Bounce it back to Sarah Jane. Janie. Find Kendall. Kick it back to Bolchin. She able to go up and get it with the Inspector Gadget arms. Inside feed, trying to find Taylor Peterson. That one is going to be a reach-in foul against Kendall Schmitz on the left block. Oh, thanks, Bobby.
Let's go, Black!
Classic. I've never seen the live action version with Matthew Broderick. I don't know if it's any good. Bounce that one down. Someone lost Schley. Schley able to put it in easily.
Full timeout here early for
Full court press. Just giving up layups at this point.
full timeout, Sean.
Don't forget, ladies and
Oh, yeah.
gentlemen, there was a 50-50 raffle table as you went through the gym.
You had a 50-50 raffle going on here tonight, Sean.
The winner of
I hope the
50-50
Bulchins are lucky.
raffle will be
So do I.
announced at halftime.
Hey, the Shipbuilders Girls Basketball Club would like to thank their 2025-2026 sponsors: Contemporary Energy Solutions, Novak's Service Center, Wallace Law, MGW Law, WST Fab, Bartow Builders, Towsley's, Bricks Downtown Bar and Grill, and Two Extremes Bar and Grill on South 10th Street. Still probably seeing a little bit of a downtick in business over the last 10 days because there aren't as many disc golfers out there on the course.
I thought Sonny was out of town.
Well, that as well. Can't help the bottom line. Get it into Sarah Jane. Full court pressure for the Golden Raiders. Ships down by 4 early. Lob that one up to Kendall. Kendall on the left side. She'll attack and cut off there by Peitzmeyer. Back to Sarah Jane straight away. She'll fake the shot. Now get it to Schmitz. Schmitz faking in the corner. Back to Janey straight away. Bolchin guarded closely by Lakeshore United Football Club teammate Haley Post. Bounce it into Maggie Crawl. Here comes the defense and taken away by Bryn Adams. Get that one up ahead to Peitzmeyer. Just able to control down low. That one won't go. Post with the rebound. Bounce it back out. Find number 10 now. Adams ball fake. She'll attack up with the left hand. Good. Bryn Adams scores it easily on this left side. Ships have given up 4 layups. Get it into the hands of Ava Conchia. Back to Janey. She'll shoot the 3. Partially blocked. Saved on the baseline by Peitzmeyer. Get in the hands of Post. Post heave it ahead to Peitzmeyer. Across to Adams. Adams on the baseline to Schley. Schley dribbles around the defender. That one taken away nearly, but out of bounds. Last touch by the Ships.
Good hands by Conchia there.
Nearly able to turn that effort into a turnover for the Ships.
Bolson's doing a good job directing the offense. She was very vocal on that last possession.
Kalia Aikman in for Manitowoc.
Kalia Aikman. Got another vowel.
A more tropical sounding name on a really cold evening to try to create the illusion of warmth, perhaps? I don't know.
Warmed me up.
Let's go, Ships!
14:42 remaining. Half number 1. Ships down by 6. Lob that one in. Get it into the hands of number 10. Revelis into the corner. Turnover, Golden Raiders.
Good D by the Ships.
Full court pressure again. Find Janey. Janey will turn and run. Cross midcourt, bounce it out here to Kendall. Kendall baseline drive, trying to step through the double team. Lost it out of bounds. Turnover by the Shipbuilders.
Shipbuilders need to stop here, man, Sean. Back-to-back stops or maybe get some...
Revelis working against Bolchin. Janey. Double team comes. Now it's broken again. 31. Peitzmeyer run it up at the right hand. That won't go. Another offensive rebound by Adams. Post for 3. That one won't fall.
What's strong on that one?
Go, Black! I mean, I can.
Sarah. Lob it up to Kendall. Kendall on the right side. Down to Conchia. Up at the right. And good! Ava Q with the little baby hook. Nice feed inside from Kendall Schmitz. Bounce that one in. Bryn Adams. Adams in the backcourt. She'll put it on the deck. Dribbling around Kendall Schmitz across midcourt. Bryn Adams into the corner for number 31. That is Tegan Peitzmeyer. Peitzmeyer leaning, finds Schley. Schley, a little hesitation, runner with the right, too strong. Another offensive rebound. Finally, Ava Conchia able to control that one, get it in the hands of Bolchin. Bolchin across midcourt, attacking right side. She'll go up with the right hand. They're going to call a travel against Sarah Jane in the lane. They called a travel.
Ella Spielman in for North.
Yeah, I don't know what he saw there, but North referees notoriously sympathetic to the home
Go
team.
Black!
Revelis trying to dribble it around Bolchin, stop and go. She'll be called for a reach-in foul now, Sarah Jane.
That looked pretty clean to me. She was moving her feet. She beat her in the spot.
Following
Two questionable calls in a row there.
Sarah on the wrong side of both of them.
They call travel.
Get this one in to Revelis. Revelis working at the volleyball line. Find 23. That's Spielman. Back to Peitzmeyer. Peitzmeyer trying to dribble around Eichmann there. Good job by Calla moving the feet defensively. Peitzmeyer into the right corner. Schley. Schley with the ball fake, working around the defender. Leaves it short. Shipbuilders get a rebound. Taylor Peterson in the open court. Back into the hands of Bolchin.
Let's go Black!
Sarah Jane. Find Kendall. 2-3 zone has been effective. Ships only 4 points in the first 4 minutes and 20 seconds here.
Sure has, Sean. Struggling to get it into the post and get ball moving.
Sarah get it to Taylor, pull up jumper. Peterson won't go. Rebound rip, Peitzmeyer. Get in the hands of Adams. Adams surveying, now she'll put it on the deck. And a deflection there. Number 23 did the Ships a favor. Ella Spielman trying to lunge and control that one. It was last touched by a Shipbuilder as it was deflected out of bounds.
52, Brenda Adams for Sheboygan North has a very similar game to Audie Crooks from Iowa.
Go Black!
She presents same sort of problem defensively. She's so good in the post and so hard to defend because she creates so much space for herself. That one on the ground, booted out here to Taylor Peterson. She'll launch the three from the right side. Bury it! Straight cash tape Peterson.
Go Black!
Revelis ahead to Peitzmeyer, flirting with the backcourt violation. Schley across to Spielman. Spielman guarded by Conchia. Pop it back out here to Adams. Adams on the deck. Eichmann pushing back. Spielman finds Schley. Schley get in the hands of Peitzmeyer. Peitzmeyer spinning. Sarah Jane straight up and down. Here comes a flash of a double team into the corner. Good job by Bolchin defensively. Across now, Spielman getting right down the lane, up with the right hand, and no travel called there.
Following Ava Quinchia on the line for North. Ella Spielman shooting 2.
That looked kind of travel-y.
Definitely a travel first there.
It's Sheboygan North. You got to walk through the door expecting to be spotting the other team at about 7.5 points, just purely on calls.
Also checked in for North, Haley Post.
It's tough to play against two teams, Sean.
0 on them.
Sure is. Ella Spielman able to knock down the free throw and make it a 3-point lead for the home team Raiders. Sarah, lob it across to Kendall, catch and pop. Schmitz buried. Kendall Schmitz ties it up with the splashdown from the right side. Bounce it back here to number 32, Gerke. Gerke back to Adams. Adams, 3-point line, extended. Haley Post now in the left corner, guarded by her soccer teammate in the club ball. Post into the post, and Adams double team comes. Great help, but a follow by Cameron Gerke makes it a 12-10 lead for Sheboygan North. Hand that one off Janie. Janie bumped. She'll control now. into the corner. Maggie crawl for 3. That one off the front of the iron. Nice rebound by Taylor Peterson. Fired in to the free throw line. Sarah Jane will retreat, set for the Ships, back into the hands of Kendall Schmitz. Find Taylor now right corner, bounce it in, Kala Eichmann, and she is going to maintain possession back to Taylor. Taylor run it with the right, that one won't go. Rebound, follow Kendall Schmitz, run it with the right hand, that won't go. Sarah Jane with another offensive rebound for the Ships, and she tries to cross behind the back into the corner. Maggie crawl for 3, that one won't fall. Rebound, Bryn Adams.
Good looks for the Ships there.
That outlet pass goes to Peitzmeyer. Peitzmeyer trying to dribble around the defense, and she will work her way into the post. A foul before the shot against Sarah Bolchin.
It's Bolchin's second.
Entering for North.
Both Bolchin and Kachia have 2 early fouls here.
Schley in the right corner. And good patience. Gerke works a ball fake. Defender flies past, and the Ships are down 10-14. High post, Eichmann, turn, kick. Maggie crawl left corner, get it back to Taylor Peterson. Peterson directing traffic. Back into the left corner, Maggie crawl, that one wide of the intended recipient, and a turnover for the Ships. 9:20 to go in half number 1. Freshman Aaliyah Shue to the table to check in here.
Check-in for Manitowoc, Aaliyah Shue.
Pretty small
Go
lineup
Black!
for the Ships.
Go Ships!
3 potential point guards on the floor.
I know Anna Stecker is available for that interior defense. Haley Post with a ball fake back into the hands of 23. Spielman can't get it to go. That rebound's going to be taken by Shue. She'll hand it off to Janey. Janey attacking midcourt. Behind the back goes Bolchin. Guarded by Post, across to Kendall. Back to Sarah Jane. Ball fake Bolchin straight away. Back to Schmitz. 3 ball for Kendall. That one off the side of the iron. Shue with the rebound. Finds Sarah Jane. And still the zone look for the home team. Shue in the corner. And that one's deflected out of bounds by senior Haley Post.
I don't think there's any reason that North coach is going to take them out of that zone tonight.
Ships need to start hitting shots and force them out. Find that Sarah now into the right corner. Taylor Peterson. Good recovery by the defense, and that one's knocked out of bounds.
Black!
See, fake a pass, make a pass. Get that defense moving in different directions and swing the ball around that open look.
Get it to Eichmann. She'll shoot the 3 from the right corner. That's high off the glass, won't go. Haley Post. Forward to Bryn Adams. Adams at midcourt. Now she'll attack into the hands of Spielman. Spielman working it into the lane up with the left hand. Just dribbling around the defender right to the basket, layup after layup. And the hoping and trying harder just is not working. To the baseline goes Kendall Schmitz. Finds Sarah, 3 ball from the left side. Bolchin too strong. Rebound run down by Haley Post. Haley Post on this near sideline, lob it up. Janey takes it away like a free safety. Sarah Jane attacking across midcourt to the right, up at the right hand. Good with the angle and 1, but they're not going to call it because it's Sheboygan North High School. Number 10, Anna Revelis. Get it into the hands of Schley. Schley back to Spielman, who has been carving the Shipbuilders somehow. Gerke inside feed Schley. Schley turned to the right, and she's not going to get it to go. Rebound ripped by Sarah Bolchin. Bolchin on the far sideline in transition. Straight away, spinning. Find Taylor Peterson in rhythm. 3 ball off the front of the iron. Rebound Sarah Bolchin. Back to Tay. Find Kendall in the right corner. Ball fake Schmitz to the baseline. She is hammered, and there's no whistle. What are you looking at?
Kidding me? Terrible!
Sean, there's a foul there somewhere, whether it's offense or defense.
There's a collision on the baseline there between Kendall Schmitz and two defensive players. Ignored.
Along with Tegan Price-Meyer.
Peitzmeyer, get it back to Brent Adams, ships down 4. Adams right down Main Street. Gonna get a whistle against the Ships.
That's 3 on Conchita. Did not look like she had any contact there.
Weird.
Versus the contact that was down on the other end.
Adams shooting 2.
The JV squad getting in the head of senior Brent Adams from the line.
It's called both ways, ref.
Second free throw ball, don't lie. Janie's going to track down that rebound in the left corner. Cross midcourt goes Bolchin behind the back. Sarah Jane in transition, ships down 4. Pound the drum, kick it to Kendall. Kendall on the left wing. She'll retreat now, crossing, drifting back. Swing it to Janie. Sarah back to Schmitz. Schmitz will shake and bake. Gets around the first defender. Back out to Sarah. Sarah nearly taken away. She'll attack, step back, find Kendall. Kendall on the left side. She'll fake it, swing it into Taylor. Taylor on the baseline, and no foul. She stepped on the baseline out of bounds. There's a near travel.
Got Sarah!
Janie guarding number 10, Revelis. Spielman bounce it back to Revelis. Revelis one dribble. Pound the drum. She'll dribble right. Get a screen from Bryn Adams. Revelis kick it. Spielman. Adams left corner. Peitzmeyer dribbling around Maggie Crawl. Peitzmeyer, and we got a timeout from the north bench.
Coach Conway not liking the defense by the Ships there. Very good job of the Ships not getting emotional with some of the challenging calls they faced early on.
The good thing about the situation is they're down 4 after this cascade of one-sided whistles. Got 5.5 minutes to go in half number 1. Obviously 4 points is not a lot to overcome at this point in the game. Hopefully the way these calls are going will be less daunting here down the stretch.
All right, let's see if the Ships can get a stop here and then get a score.
Lob that one in. Peitzmeyer going to hand off Revelis, and somewhat forced error there. Ships do a good job defensively as the Raiders try to get into the offense. Sarah bounces to Taylor. Taylor on the left side. High post for Kala Eichmann. Quick pull-up shot from the left elbow. Nearly able to knock it down, but off the back iron for Eichmann. Peitzmeyer working against Bolchin. Handoff to Spielman. Spielman down the lane, up at the left hand. That one rattles out. Rebound taken by Kala Eichmann. Sarah Jane across midcourt. Top of the key for Janie. Needs help. Finds Kendall. Schmitz on the right. 2-3 zone. Get it to Sarah Jane. Janie fake it inside. Into the left corner. Taylor Peterson. Back in the hands of Bolchin. Bolchin trying to turn the corner. Zone there to stop her. Ships standing around. Bounce it back to Janie. Janie get it to Maggie Crawl. Kendall Schmitz. And There's a foul against North. Their second that they've been called for in the first 11 and a half minutes of this game. Nope, 12 and a half minutes. Nope, that's not right. It's more. 13 and a half minutes. Oh, Moa. Turnover for the Ships. And a foul.
Okay, that's a good foul.
That's a foul. It's not a good play, to be honest. I'd like to see her just go straight up and down there.
I'm sorry, I said that was the second foul that went against North. That phantom job on the other end, away from the ball. It was the first foul that's gone against North, the 7 for the Ships. Ships down 5, 4:22 remaining in half one. Ships down 6. Kendall crossing. Finds Sarah on the left side here, into the left corner. Maggie Krall lob it in. And there's 2 defenders there trying to go up over top, but it was Aviana Schley and Bryn Adams. The double team, Sarah Jane, able to rip that one away. On the other end, Bolchin decelerating, and she's called for the travel.
Bryn Adams seemed really cover some court. Bolson, probably the fastest player on the court. She caught up and got in front of her.
Adams staying home, not buying the pump fake there. I like that Janie worked that in. Peitzmeyer, guarded by Shu. 3:42 remaining. Peitzmeyer dealing with Bolchin now, and Leah Shu strips it cleanly, and great play by Peitzmeyer. And there's an offensive foul on Haley Post as she put an elbow into freshman Aaliyah Shu.
Give credit where credit due. That was a good call.
It's that kind of toughness that makes Haley Post such an elite defender on the pitch. Find Peterson in space. Volleyball line extended. Ships still no answer for this zone.
Schrimberger is 6'1". She just checked.
Oh, yeah. In the left corner, Shu. Shu fire it back to Taylor. Finds Sarah straight away. Working on Post. Retreating now. Haley Post will follow. Double team comes. Sarah trying to spin away from it. Now she's squeezed. Gets around the double team. Baseline drive. Taylor Peterson. And she's pushed on that baseline. Well, I'll be darned. What the heck is going on here? An unprecedented third foul called against Sheboygan North with under 3 minutes to play in the first 18 minutes of this game. Never mind. That one batted out of bounds. Sorry, my
Javalia.
math machine was glitching in real time there, Shipheads. 2:43 remaining in the half. Ships down by 6. Kendall Schmidt's trying to cut it in half. That one won't fall. Stecker with the rebound. Get it in the hands of Bolchin. Bolchin working against Post. She'll dribble left. Haley in her shirt. Now find Kendall. Left side. Schmidt's crossing. Gets to the top of the key. Back to Sarah Jane. Janie behind the back. On the baseline. Had Stecker for a moment. Get it back to Kendall now at the volleyball line. She'll get right through the paint, up with the right hand. Great dribble drive. Kendall Schmitz high off the glass, able to finish on the right block. Great take by Kendall. Back into the hands of number 10, Revelis. Revelis pound the drum high there. Dangerous dribble for the offensive player. Finds Schley. That one deflected down to Bryn Adams. What?
Foul Eichmann.
Maybe Eichmann's second.
What?
Ella Spielman checks in for North.
Their last offensive possession, Schmitz made a fantastic dribble drive and made the solid finish.
If I'm standing right there by that official, I'm asking him for some clarification on what she exactly did wrong there. That's a travel by Spielman. They're going to call the jump ball. Ships down 4. 1:50 to play in the half. Directional favors the visiting team. Janney bounce it here to Taylor Peterson. Peterson on the right side, down low. Stecker has it knocked away, gets it back, needs help, and she'll fire it inside to Eichmann, and she's squeezed. Jump ball called immediately. Just
Bob Black!
Adams crossing, working against Calla, trying to bully her way, gets into the paint. Back here, Spielman. Spielman has been attacking every time. Bounce it back here, Revelis spinning down, using the offhand to create space illegally back into the hands of Schley. Schley will put it on the deck. 3 seconds now in the lane for Adams a couple of times. Over here, Revelis spinning away from Bolchin. Throw that one up wildly, won't go. Janney able to high point that one and tap it to Kendall Schmitz. Schmitz across midcourt on the right side, 1:02 to play. Kendall will bring it out top, 55 seconds in the half. Fire it to Taylor Peterson on the right side. Barely able to keep control of that one. Here comes the double team, wide bounce pass. Going to be out of bounds, a turnover for the Ships. Shipbuilders, ball security. Breakdown on that possession.
A little sloppy in that offensive zone.
Ella Spielman, cross midcourt. Sarah cuts her off. There's a travel. Bounce it back to the center logo. Revelis, high dribble still. That's dangerous. Trimberger sets a screen. She'll head to the lane as I would if I were a 6'1" like she is. And right to the basket. Spielman. Ships down by 6, I think matching their largest deficit of this game. Fire that one out to Sarah. And
That's 2 threes now.
no,
Yeah,
a second
because
3
on the ground.
that Sarah Jane has made that won't count.
Funny how they call it.
Trimberger's second. Should be Trimberger's second.
Kendall for 3. That one rattles out heartbreakingly. And then chundered out of bounds off the leg of North. Ships will have a chance to get a shot up with 2.3 seconds to go in the half.
Pretty positive that's Trimberger's second foul. Very confused right now.
Probably not as much of an issue with her. She's not going to get big minutes. Taylor in the corner, 3 ball, won't fall. Ships are going to take a 6-point deficit into the halftime break. Only able to manage 14 points against this zone. Hopefully they'll figure it out at halftime here. See you in 10 minutes, Shipheads. Good, thanks.
Oh. Sorry.
Because there is a boat that you can fish. I know. He said the best bet would take the ferry. I'm like, okay, so we get on this ferry, it's double decker. 600 people on it. It's 11 o'clock. It's hot. People are stupid.
Eddie's back at school?
Yep.
You're getting bubbles all over from every bubble maker.
Great hustle play out there, Jemiah. Yeah, you ran her down defensively and made her miss that layup, and then you guys got the rebound.
Oh, yeah.
It was awesome. Good job.
That's another guy that was
Dr. Hardman, you said he played?
He did. Give him credit for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the winner of the 50-50 raffle. Check your tickets. 2200103. The winning 50-50 raffle number, please report to the 50-50 table now. 220103. Winning 50-50 number. 220103.
And?
Okay, Raider fans,
Here
who's
it
the
is, Sheboygan North.
Four amazing fans are going home with a 12-pack of the new Fruit Punch Bubbler. If you've got spirit, let's hear it. Go Raiders!
Well, we're ready to get back at it here. Shipheads, shipbuilders find themselves down 6, only able to muster 14 points in half number 1. They're going to have to shoot their way out of this zone. And every time they've tried to go inside, not every time, but they've had it taken away on that double team and the entry pass. It looks like they'll have to shoot their way out. Battling against the emotion of Parents' Night for the home crowd and the 3 fellas out there wearing stripes.
Sean, you'd like to see the ships get a little bit faster ball movement around the exterior. try to get more of an open look from that outside shot, which they do need to knock.
Looks like I want to go clubbing with the autism Mickey Mouse.
That's the recipe. Getting good shots and also making them. Sarah Jane get it to Taylor Peterson here. Into the left corner, Ava Conchia. Conchia bounce it back out to Taylor. Find Janie at the volleyball line working against post. 2-3 zone for the Raiders. And a misconnection between Sarah and Taylor.
Even that first possession there, Sean, each pass they caught and they held the ball for a little bit. You'd like to see a little bit faster.
Chip's going to try this full court press, but a mismatch on the opening possession of the half, and leaving it short was Peitzmeyer. Offensive rebound. Peitzmeyer just dribbling around the defender up with the left hand. Sarah on the far side, dribbling around the defender into the right flat. Find Kendall Schmitz at the volleyball line. Shifts down by 8.
Move the ball a little bit here.
Taylor bounce it to Ava Conchia in the right corner. In trouble, trying to angle her way around. Now the double team comes and she's going to throw it off the leg of Peitzmeyer.
A lot of standing around by the Ships on that possession. They need to start moving around.
Get that one into Janie, swing it to Kendall. Kendall, ball fake, put it on the ground, into the left corner. Taylor Peterson fired in and taken away Brent Adams. Once again, the Ships try to work it into the interior. Once again, it's a Shipbuilders turnover. Schley will launch the long ball, good going glass. Aviana Schley makes an 11-point lead for the home team. Across to Peterson. Peterson into the defense. Bounce it back to Taylor. That one taken away. On the other end, Bolchin trying to push back. Finish. Revelis. It's going to play it out here, I guess. Revelis again, up with the right hand again. Now we're going to get a timeout.
Not sure what the Ships went over at halftime. The strategy coming out here in the second half. Offense looks pretty stagnant.
Tonight's fan of the game will be entered into a drawing for a year's supply of Butler. A year's supply. Winners from the 6 giveaway games will be eligible to win the grand prize. Let's hear it. Go Raiders, you've got the spirit.
Will we do sponsors?
I'm going to wait on this one. Ships now find themselves down by 15.
It's up the refs, so that should be Sheboygan Rose ball, I would think, right?
Probably. Sarah will accelerate now. Get it to Taylor. Taylor squeezed at midcourt, back to Janie. Janie into the corner. Ava Conchia gonna have to shoot that shot to keep them honest. Up with the left hand for Taylor Peterson. Lots of contact, not called.
That was a wrap by 42.
Bryn Adams to Haley Post in the corner. She'll attack baseline. Under the basket, kick it out. Peitzmeyer for 3, buried. Sarah across midcourt, get it to Taylor. Taylor's going to launch a long three. That won't go. Rebound taken by North. Behind the back. Down low to Schley. Schley hooking the defender, working her way around. Not going to get it called. Ships with the rebound defensively. Taylor Peterson behind the back. Get it to Janie.
No movement here by the Ships.
Ships just seems they tried nothing and they're out of ideas to beat this zone. Run it with the right hand. Great finish by Kendall Schmitz. Ships being doubled up 16-32.
Great job using her body to get separation from the defender.
Bryn Adams, top of the key. Kick it to Peitzmeyer. Peitzmeyer dribbling right. Fake it across to post. Post guarded by Janie. She'll put it on the deck, pound the drum. Bounce it back out here to Peitzmeyer. Gonna get a screen going the other way and gets the corner. Great recovery block. No rebound by the Ships. That one loose. Dug out by the Raiders. Peitzmeyer inside feed. Turning up and good. Revelis gets it to go. Sarah Jane at midcourt, spinning away from the double team. She'll kick it across to Peterson, get it into the corner. Kendall Schmitz. Schmitz baseline drive, shovel it to Ava Conchia. Back to Kendall. Kendall in the left corner. Turning the corner, get it to Sarah. Sarah put it on the ground. Bounce it back here to Kendall Schmitz.
No!
Taylor in the corner, forcing it down low. Turnover for the Ships. And Bryn Adams feasting on the inside. Layup line continues. Ships still unwilling to try something different. Back to Sarah on the right side. Get it to Kendall. Kendall, little head and shoulder fake, put it on the deck. Effective zone defense, cutting off the drive. Sarah working against post. Get it to Calla. Calla into the right corner. Conchia bounce it down, forcing it into that post. Knocked out of bounds. Ships will keep it.
Ellis Nealman in for North.
Sean, I really appreciate the layup line comment. That was very creative. But true.
We've seen it before. You think some people would get as sick of watching it as all of us, but not the case.
Maggie Crawl checks in for Manitowoc.
Definitely an antidote to beat the Ships.
I'll tell you who's not sick of watching it. Opposing coaches. 3-ball, Taylor Peterson. That won't go. Rebound tracked down by Janie in the right corner. Second opportunity for the Ships. Kick it across to Kendall Schmitz. Schmitz, ball fake. Maggie Crawl, extra pass to Conchia. She was fouled. Back to Sarah Jane. She'll fake the shot. Back to Kendall. Kendall, left side 3-ball, off back iron. Rebound. Nice job by Ava Conchia. Get it to Maggie Crawl on the right side. Down low, thrown to the defense again on the entry pass. That's got to be at least a half a dozen times, probably more. Taylor pinballs it back. Outlet to Kendall. Kendall trying to beat Bryn Adams. Throw it up with the right hand, and she'll draw the whistle.
The athleticism by Adams is amazing. She did nail Schmitz with the body, but her athleticism for the size that she is and what she carries is fun to watch.
Very agile and coordinated, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Kendall on the front end, can't connect. Second free throw rattles home.
30-second for driving.
Ships have been outscored in the second half 3-16.
All 3 points for the Ships this half. Schmitz has done a really nice job using her body to get separation from the defender.
We bought a lot for Lindsay.
I think the Golden Raider mascot might be coming to say hi to you, Sean.
He better not. I don't have the patience for him right now.
Actually, he's getting a couple cases of bubblers to hand out.
Ships go into the full court defense here. Revelis stepping through, that's a travel. Spielman will control, get it back to Revelis. Revelis cut off. Bryn Adams at the logo. Working her way into the post. 3-ball, right corner. Maggie Crawl able to grab that board. Get in the hands of Bolchin. Sarah Jane. Cross mid-court. North into the zone. Get it to Kendall on the right side. Right corner, Maggie Crawl. And she is out of bounds.
Wide of a pivot.
Revelis. Back to Bryn Adams. Ava trying to move her feet left and right. Bryn Adams right down the lane, up at the right hand. That won't go. Rebound taken by Adams. Kick it out. Spielman back to Adams. Adams on the right block. Back to Spielman. Ripped away by Kendall Schmitz. And they're going to call a foul against Kendall there.
Kendall?
Yeah.
That was a loose ball. There was no. That's a very questionable call, Sean.
Cal Eichmann in for Manitowoc.
Officiating is not responsible for the 19-point gap entirely, but it certainly hasn't helped. Get that one out into the hands of 32 Gerke. 3-ball. Revelis won't fall. Rebound into the hands of Kinchia. Get it to Kendall. Kendall across midcourt. Stop and go move Schmitz. Schmitz kick it to the corner. Out of bounds.
Let's see what the Ships got here in this possession.
Come on, Black.
Schmitz at the logo. Back to Janie. Janie's going to load up the 3-ball off back iron. Rebound taken by Schmitz. Kendall with the reset. Get it to Kala and jump ball. Ships ball security once again.
They're going to continue to force it into the upper post and like at least get Kinchia in that position.
Tegan Peitzmeier in for North.
A little more strength.
Revelis working against Kendall. Behind the back goes Revelis. Schmitz sticking with her. Get it out to Peitzmeier. Peitzmeier working against Taylor Peterson. Top of the key, spinning away, down low. Nice pass to Revelis. Sarah Jane able to dig it out. Finally.
Following Anna Revelis.
That's a good call by the refs on that one. The Sheboygan North crowd gets rowdy on a good call.
Get it to Kinchia, out to Kendall. Kendall nearly fouled by Peitzmeier. Dribbling around her, double team comes. Shovel it inside. Wait, that's off the hands of the defender.
That's awful white.
Good God.
Why is Garby not telling something?
No kidding.
He's the weeds.
Can advocate. Get it out here to 23 and Ellis Spielman. Spielman bounce it to Revelis. Revelis just dribbling around the first defender. Now back to Peitzmeier. Handoff, Bryn Adams. Down low. And Taylor takes it away from the blind side. Great job by Peterson. Peterson in the open court. Up at the left hand. That won't go. Rebound taken by Bryn Adams. Outlet pass, home run ball. Peitzmeier all by herself on the other end. She'll angle it up, won't get it to go. Nice job by Ava Kinchia, and she is fouled by number 32, Gerke.
Great hustle by Kinchia.
Following Anna Gerke, checked in for North. Elise Trimberger, Adriana Schwei, and Haley Post.
Sarah at midcourt, working against post. Get it to Kendall. Kendall ball fake on the ground. Pull up mid-range jump shot. Won't go. Rebound. Ava Conchia looked like she was fouled. That was off Sheboygan. Kala Eichmann hustling to save it, but ends up being a turnover for the Ships effectively. Post dribbling left. 8:52 to go. And Taylor picks her pocket. In the open court goes Peterson. Peterson. Pick it up now. Get it into the hands of Kinchia. Back to Kendall. Schmitz finds Sarah. Bolchin into the high post. Ava Q bounce it out here to Kendall. 3 balls. Schmitz buried. Kendall Schmitz connects from the left side. Ships down 16. 8:22 to play. Get it back to Schley. Schley across midcourt. Taylor there. Kick it to post. Janie on her. Haley Post dribbling right, crossing, attacking, up at the left, high off the window, won't go. Trimberger with the rebound, and Schley gets it and puts it in. Ships fail to get the defensive rebound. Sarah Jane kick it to Peterson. Find Ava Conchia straight away. Taylor for 3. That one won't go. Rebound taken by Peitzmeyer. Find Schley. Schley pound the drum. Ships down 38-20. Inside feed Trimberger. Back to Spielman. Spielman finds Schley. Schley's going to dribble into the lane. Spinning up at the right hand. That won't go. Got her own rebound, though. That one won't go. Fought for. Finally, Taylor Peterson rips it away from the crowd.
2 offensive possessions ago, Sean, I got what I asked for. She used her strength in her body.
And a rebel
separation to make a great pass to knock down a 3 for the team. They need to continue to try to move her into the high post if they're going to continue to run this same offense against the zone.
I think we've had this same conversation before, Bobby. Get that one into the high post, not Conchia notably. Ships maintain possession, however, thankfully. Bounce it back here to Janie. Janie on the left side. Find Ava Q in the left corner. Back to Sarah Jane, knocked out of bounds.
Right now, again, the Ships have their strongest player on the perimeter from a strength standpoint versus being in one of the posts.
Ava does have 3 fouls, but we have 7 minutes to go, and we are down by 18. So nice finish there. Kendall Schmitz high up the window. Ships down 16. Bounce it in to Revelis. Revelis has it nearly taken away. Fought for in the corner.
Good also by the Ships there.
Into Schley. Schley lob it up to Adams. Adams now loose in the open court, and she's fouled and finishes.
Basket's good by Bryn Adams. Foul on Ava Conchia. Adams on the line, shooting 1. Checking in from Manitowoc, Maggie Crow.
Ships are behind the 8 ball here. We need to figure out something on the offense.
Adams to complete the and one. Kendall bounce it here to Janie. Janie attacking. Find Maggie Krall in the corner. 3-ball Maggie Krall. That won't fall. Rebound taken by Taylor. Back up with the left hand, and she is fouled. Peterson to the line.
Good board by Peterson.
Foul on Aviana Schley. On the line for Manitowoc, Taylor Peterson, shooting 2.
Taylor good on the front end. It's 23-41. Second free throw won't go. Rebound into the hands of Revelis. Revelis turns and looks, finds Bryn Adams. Bryn Adams going to run that point forward, crossing, attacking, downhill. No one going to stop her. She's scoring at will, and the Ships unwilling to try something to stop her at the basket.
like to see him move to a zone defense or something, Sean, at this point.
Not going to happen. I think at this point, mostly because it would look so good compared to what we're seeing. Sarah Jane on the attack, hammered on the left block. No foul called there. Outlet pass, Haley Post in transition up with the left hand, and good. Ships down 22.
A little frustrating. Bolchin got nailed on that drive.
Find Janie on this left side. Back to Kendall. Find Sarah. Back to Kendall. 3-ball Schmitz. Halfway down, won't go. Rebound taken by Schley. Schley turning to look. Outlet pass to Haley Post. Post. Find Bryn Adams. Bryn Adams on the left side. Get it back to Revelis. Revelis trying to get around Janie. Janie is going to take it away. Open court for Sarah Bolchin. Up with the left hand, and she is fouled at the basket. Maybe 2 shots for Sarah Jane.
Sean, I go back to that previous possession. Offensively for the Ships, Bolchin made a great dribble drive. She got hammered with the body. No call. And Coach Garby didn't say anything to the refs. I know they're not going to change a call, but this is also youth basketball. You need to advocate for your team and stick up. You can't let your team get pushed around and bullied.
Certainly, it's part of the gig.
Absolutely. Got to stand up for him.
Janie 2 for 2 from the line. Ships down 20 with 5:09 to go. Bryn Adams in the backcourt. Now she will turn and look. And just going to dribble around the first wave into the corner. Revelis working against Maggie Crawl. Haley Post against Kendall. Post to the left post. Up with the left hand, and Taylor Peterson going to be fouled or called for the foul on that left block.
Understand what Peterson is doing. She's very good at blocking shots. I think she has one already tonight.
Haley Post
That's why she
on the
came
line.
down on her. Still always like to see her go up, but she gets that more often than she doesn't.
Ellis Fieldman. Ava Brashaw.
A free throw rattles out for Post.
20 with just under 5.
The day of my dad's funeral. The game's at 3:30.
Second free throw won't go. Rebound right into the hands of Haley Post. She can't get the putback to go. Right through the hands of the Ships again. Another opportunity for North. And in the game now, number 30, Ava Brashaw. Post to the basket, up and good.
Haley Post.
I don't know why
Hey, Raider fans, get loud. It's free bubbler time.
Sarah back to Maggie on the right side. She's going to load it up. Maggie Crawl. Buried for little sister wrecking ball. That'll make Grandpa Glenn and Grandma Gail proud.
Outrun her! What the?
Bryn Adams coast to coast up at the right hand. Get it to go. Ships unwilling to try something else to stop her. Too late now, obviously. But again and again, Sarah dropping Post into the lane. Kick it to the corner. That one's deflected out of bounds. Ships ball.
Drop Sarah!
Bolchin breaking ankles on that.
Hey, Raider fans, get loud. Who are today's fan of the game? Get loud, get noticed. Bring some bubbler. Let's go, Raiders.
Sean, you interested in winning any bubblers?
No, it's too late in the evening for caffeine. What are they thinking?
You got time out here, Sean.
Oh, yeah. It's a good opportunity for me to thank the 2025 and 2026 sponsors. That list includes Contemporary Energy Solutions, Novox Service Center, Wallace Law, MGW Law, WST Fab, Bartow Builders, Towsley's, Two Extremes Bar and Grill on South 10th Street, and Bricks Downtown Bar and Grill. I still think you can get some trivia on a Tuesday night. I believe the MC currently is Lincoln math teacher Chris Grodick. I could be wrong.
Really?
I think so.
It's Grodick. Girls and boys golf coach as well.
Ships down 21.
If you were a fan of the game tonight, be sure to fill out the registration form so you can be eligible to win free bumper for a year.
Peterson, lob it into Kendall. Kendall ball fake.
Thank you.
Finds Sarah. Sarah on the left side. She'll fake it. Maggie Crawl back to Bolchin. Find Kendall. Into the high post, taken away. Ships need to figure out a way to not throw that pass just because. You have to make sure that you've got a person in position to catch that pass and not immediately turn it over. And Ships just haven't figured that out. Get it into the corner, Sarah Jane. She will attack into the paint. Cut off by the zone. Get it across to Kendall. Kendall into the right corner. Taylor Peterson. Peterson into the hands. Spielman. Spielman comes away with it. Get it to Bryn Adams. Adams with 13 points in this game, and her and Kendall lead all scorers. Sarah Jane takes that one away. In the open court goes Bolchin. Bolchin up and one on this side. Janey through the contact.
Defending FRCC Defensive Player of the Year, made another great defensive play in conference play.
I was secretly hoping that 1,000th point would come on a play like that. Free throw good for Bolchin. She's 3 for 3 from the line tonight. And takes it away again. Almost. Bryn Adams somehow got it back. Adams across midcourt. She will work it into the right corner, playing point forward all game. Back out in the hands of Spielman. Reach and foul against Bolchin.
Foul on Sarah Bolchin.
What, was he high-fiving the bench coach? Kendall almost took that one away from Spielman. Spielman able to secure it, throwing herself into the defender there, spinning away, bounce it back out here. Bryn Adams. Adams in space where she has been devastating. Get it to Gerke. Gerke put it in the ground. And up with the left hand for Gerke, and she's going to get the whistle and go to line and shoot two. Even number 32, Cameron Gerke, is doesn't have the quickest first step, having success dribbling around the defender. Again, you think you might try to clog up the lane with other people, try to cover up for some of the deficiencies of the individual defenders here, but shipbuilders over halfway through the season are, again, unable or unwilling to do that. It's the latter.
Not sure why we don't have Kinchia back in the ballgame with 2:30 left.
Sarah on this left side. Find Taylor. Kendall in the right corner. Kala Eichmann. Kala ball fake into the high post. Splits the wickets. Up at the left hand goes Taylor Peterson. Ships cut it to under 20 with 3 minutes to go. Spielman. Get it to Adams, and we got a timeout from the Sheboygan bench.
Timeout, North. Checking in for North, Elise Triplett. Returning for Manitowoc, Ava Quinn-Shield. Also checking in for North, Anna Rebels.
Boy, Adams for Sheboygan North is really she's had an outstanding game. She does a really good job using her body, has great body control. Like you said, Sean, playing a point forward position. She's playing the point. She keeps the defender away from her, and she has decent enough speed where she can still get in position and make a really nice play.
You'd think you'd want to clog up the lane with bodies, but what the Ships have done is essentially stuck to the nickel and dime defensive looks while being gashed for 15 yards of carry, and they've done that all season long.
So that's a great analogy, Sean.
Thanks. I mean, to be fair, I am an English teacher, Bobby. It's my stock and trade.
I thought you taught Spanish.
I'll answer that in Spanish.
See?
No.
¿Por qué no? No. Senor Sean. The Ships did bring Kinchia back in now that it's under 2 minutes.
All the Spanish I know I learned from Pedro Serrano. Outlet pass all the way down, home run ball. Jaliyah Miller-Macon scores on the other end, and one for Miller-Macon.
Basket's good by Jaliyah Miller-Macon.
The Golden Raiders ran 3 curls and
While
1 fly.
Orlando Schmidt
They completed the
is
touchdown.
on the line shooting 1.
Great play out of the timeout.
Yeah, they looked at what the Ships have been doing and came up with something to try to take advantage of the tendencies. A novel idea. Get it in the hands of Sarah Jane on the right side. That one deflected, run down, recovered by Bolchin. Bolchin in the backcourt now. Streaking across midcourt, double teamed in the left block there. Outlet pass Trimberger, Miller-Macon. Miller-Macon downhill, up with the right hand again, can't get it to go. Rebound fought for Miller-Macon. Trimberger, the intended recipient there. Taylor Peterson, fire it and taken away by Miller-Macon. Downhill goes 30, had it poked away. 1:16 to go.
Sheboygan North calls another
All
timeout.
right, you're
They're rather effective with his timing of his
Paige
timeouts.
Woolridge,
Emptying the bench.
Bryn Kirky, all in for North.
Shipbuilders not going to do the same. That's not what they do. I'd like to see him get some of those kids some minutes in a game that is out of reach.
And not risk injury for your
Exactly.
star. Coaching 101.
You can chip away a couple of points to make appearances better, I suppose. They were able to do that the other night against Bayport. Game they lost by 11 on the final score, but that final score does not indicate the woodshed job that actually was at the hands of Malia Lemerond on Saturday at the JFK. That's one game where like I said, I can't blame the defense even, because no defense is going to. Kendall able to snag that one and finish. 35-53. That's another takeaway for the Ships. Peterson down this left side up at the left hand. Won't go. Kendall with the rebound and put back. Ships making it look closer here at the end of the game. Taylor.
A few games like that this year, Sean, where they closed the gap against the other team's bottom of the range. Schmitz is having a really nice game. 17 now.
And Trimberger beats everyone down the court. You heard that right, Shipheads. Taylor back to Janey. 27 seconds to go. Bolchin bounce it into Kinchia in the corner. Kendall Schmitz for 3. That won't fall. Rebound taken by 22 Gerke. That's Bryn Gerke. 10 seconds to go. Ships are going to fall on the road here by 18 to hated rival Sheboygan North. 3 seconds to go. Down low, exclamation point, Bryn Gerke! Ships lose by 20.
Couple sets of twins on Sheboygan North's team.
Ships fall again by a big number. Final, I don't know why they didn't put that 2 on the board. It's 57-37. We all saw it.
Yeah, that puppy found.
Drive safely. We'll see you on Friday from Ashwaubenon. Shipheads, we got to go now. We'll catch you later.